All right. Hopefully everything is working well now. It wasn't a second ago, so that was awesome. So we are going to be playing the Crystal Lake Golf Club in Michigan. I'm not sure how to say the name of that place. Beulah? Not sure. But it just came out on GSPro yesterday. So we're going to get this loaded up and we're going to give it a play and see how it goes. If I can find my cursor here. So we're going to play from the, what tees do they have? 6,600. All right, let's play from the 6258 tees. We're going to have a 6-foot gimme just because in real life I normally don't 3-putt, and just putting on a sim is kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. So hopefully that works out just fine. And I lost a dock. Custom browser. Interesting. Okay. That is not what I meant to do, but that is fine. I will just pop over here. Open up the chat. All right. So let's get to it. It's just loading up. And we start off with a 341 right out the gate. Doesn't look like there's much trouble. Nope, don't see any trouble on the course, so that's fine. So good. Let's sorry, just trying to make sure everything's cool. All right, let's tee this up and let's get started. Hopefully the sound is significantly better than it has been the past couple days. I finally got my new wireless. My other one had broken, so I now have some new ones. Little low, pretty low. We'll have 145 in, so that's about a 9. I'm going to go with an 8 iron, just kind of controlled swing. I haven't been hitting everything as far as I usually have, so I'm just gonna club up a little bit. Oh, and I fatted it. That was terrible. My swing has been freaking terrible. All right, I got 28 yards. Get my 56 degree out here. Open up a little bit. Okay, thank you for not registering. Let's try that again. There we go. Nope. There we go. There's the ding. Too far. Spin, spin. Hold up, hold up, hold up. All right, 11, almost 12 feet, left to right. A little bit downhill, but not much, but it's breaking pretty hard to the right, so I'm going to open up pretty wide here. Oh, wow, these are some fast greens. That thing just kept rolling. Oh my God, it's still rolling. Holy crap. All right. That thing just kept going and going. Well, that's not the way to start off with a double bogey. That's not what we want to start off with. All right, 299 to the pin. Again, looks like we don't really have anything to worry about. No hazards or anything, so we can just go for it. Fade into the right a bit, but that will be fine. Just need a wedge in. I'm gonna grab my 52 degree. Just because I'm hitting out of the rough, it's gonna take some off. Normally this would be about like a 56 degree, but did I shank that right off the... I probably just shanked that. Right off the shank. Yep, I did. My swing has been horrible today. I don't even know why I bothered to go live because this is going to be a bloodbath. All right. Let's get it close. Got my 56 degree, opening up. Whew. 18-foot putt. Oh, it's going to be a tough one to save par again. Looks like it's a relatively straight putt, so we just need to get it there. Right down the center. All right. Looks like we have a slight curve out to the right. Par 5, 476 yards. My natural flight path is a fade anyway, so it should be just fine on here. All right, 250. It's gonna go 3 wood. We got a nice wedge in. All right, let's try to get this nice and close. Let's try not to shank it this time. 77 yards, pretty much a full 56. Oh, and I did. Oh my God. Wow. Playing terrible golf today. 23 yards, just a little flop over there. I'm gonna roll out a little bit more. Nope. Well, terrible golf is entertaining golf. That's what I say. All right, 12-foot putt, a little right to left, little uphill. Right in the center again. My putting has been decent on the sim, so that's been helpful. But it is weird. .403. This one curves to the left, but again, nothing of danger out to the right, which is where my normal miss is. Definitely gonna not make it to the pond that's protecting the green, so. And there it goes off to the right. Terrible shot. 200. I'm going to lay up because I'm not going to reach the green from here. I'm just going to take like a 7-iron. Just hit it out to the right a little bit. Come on, go to, there we go. Perfect. Keep that water out of play. 56 yards, or 65 yards in. So it should be just a nice 56 degree, but I've been shanking everything today, so let's see how this goes. And I killed it. Hit it 79, hit it 80 yards almost. Wow, good contact. Of course, it's kind of screwed me. And my dogs are freaking out because nothing, their Nana came home. They're fine. All right, 18 yards, I'm still off the green. So I am going to chip this, just a nice little chip. Come on, roll, roll, roll. Oh, broke farther right than I thought. All right, left to right. Oh, just sat on the lip. Oh, doubled that. All right, we got a 58. So it's going to be a full 7-iron off the tee here, off my tiny little tee. 158 to the pin. A little off to the right and a little short. Where'd I hit that? Pretty inside, I guess. All right, we got 16 yards, so just a little tap. I'll roll a little bit more, a little bit more. Ah. Just gonna have to putt this again. A little right to the left. Save par. All right, we got 363. Again, no danger on either side. Stayed really low. Jeez. Just into the rough right there. I got 162 in. I'm going to take a 5-iron out of the rough here. Man, that rough really ate up some distance. My raw carry was 151. The rough knocked it down 30 yards. All right, let's try to get this close. We got a bit of fairway still, so we can't really like bump and run it. So we're gonna have to kind of flight it just barely on or just barely short of the green. Ooh, geez, a little too hard. But we're rolling back. $11 feet. Relatively straight putt, just a slight touch left, right, slightly downhill. Made it out of there with par. All right, again, where's our, let's go to the left. Okay, so again, no real danger. We do have out of bounds off to the right, but it looks pretty far off to the right, so I think we'll be fine. Even if I put my like normal fade on it, I will try not to. I'll try to put a little bit of a draw on it this time, but we'll see. A little bit of a fade, but it's fine. I got 189 to the pin. Nothing in front of it. Doesn't even have a, not even protected by a sand, by a bunker. So really, wherever this goes, it should be fine. I'm not too worried about where I'm going to end up. And I drop kicked it. I guess I can be worried if I get stuck behind a tree. That's fine. 50 yards out. My 56 degree. Rock Harry was right. Rough didn't eat it up that much. Only eight off 4 yards. A long putt here for par. I'm going to split my windows here so I can actually see if anybody's joined our game here. Come on. There we go. Good. All right. Let's try that. All right. 23-foot putt for par. It's going to be a long one. Got a little right to left. Uphill. This is going to be a tough one. Oh, man. Killed it. That's the thing about the sim. It's a little hard to gauge the putting. All right, left to right. If I go out of the circle again, I'm going to... Okay. Man, doubled that one. Got 156. Again, that's a full 7. If I don't hit it off the shank this time. There we go, 157 yards. But I'm... Wow. Are we like way up? What is the elevation of this place? Because that just like... The game carried it way farther. Should have probably checked the elevation before. But I mean, it's in Michigan. I mean, how high can it be? Because the elevation, yeah, I don't know. All right, 25 yards. Slow up. Not a bad Not too bad of a chip. I'm okay with that. All right, 13 feet, a little left to right, a little bit uphill right at the start, and then it seems to flatten out a little bit. Oh, right line, just short. Just short. All right, we got 541 to the pin. We have, looks like a little bit of water out to the left, but that's only if you're really short. And pull it, and pull it pretty hard to the left. Oh, I didn't notice that there was the creek right there. I guess it's a good thing that that came up short. All right, let's 3-wood out of the rough here. Probably out of real rough, I would 3 hybrid out, but let's see. Oh, I pulled that so hard to the left. Oh, I landed into the water too. Fuck. Well, that was terrible. Let's see, let's move back here. Move back. Move forward. Oh, okay. That's deep rough, that's regular rough. So we will drop the ball a little there. I was hoping I could go far enough back. I just wanted to creep back so I could, you know, just be on the fairway. That was more what I was looking for the last time. At 91 yards, so we're going to use a 52 degree here. Good on the distance. Spin, stop it. Long putt here. 27, almost 28 feet. Hard left to right at the beginning, and then it goes, sorry, left to right at the beginning, right to left near the end, a little downhill to start. So this is going to be a tricky one because double break, but I don't think it's going to break that hard right at the beginning. Wow, that broke pretty hard, but hopefully stay in the circle. And we're gonna what? Oh, we're only gonna get out of there with a double. So even with the penalty, still made it out with a double. All right, we have a pond at 245. I'm not too worried about getting there, so should be okay. It doesn't look like we really have anything to worry about anywhere else. We do have out of bounds to the left, but you gotta pull it pretty far to the left for it to be a problem. And that went way out to the right. It's off a tree. Well, I can't see anything, so we're just gonna swing and pray. I hit some tree, but it looks like I at least got out onto the rough. I'm gonna stick with my 3-wood here. Sand trap to the left. I'm not too worried about getting into it, but it'll be fine either way. 67 yards in. Got my 56. Kind of like a 3/4 power swing here. Oh, geez. Made perfect contact with it and killed it. Alrighty. Do I have my 56? I do have my 56. Okay. Because that went far. I didn't even swing that hard. The short game is hard to judge on a sim. You get used to it, but clearly takes a while. 20 feet. Double breaker. Play this relatively straight. It was a good attempt. All right, looks like we have a dog leg left here. We got a stream out past the 207 mark, so probably like 250 or so to the stream. If I get it into the stream, I'd be happy. Because that means I made good contact with it. Not too worried about it, though. Uh-oh. Just into the woods. Oh, crap. Hopefully that's all right, and I'm not just, like, hitting straight into a tree. Guess we'll find out. I think I'm in front of the tree, actually, but the ball is actually in front of the tree. We'll find out in a second, I guess. Rough didn't take off as much as I thought. That's all right. Grab my 56. Got 32 yards to go. I'm in just regular rough. Won't take too much off. I don't think I'm going to clip any of those branches, so I should be okay. Just a little hard. Good out. Good recovery after that terrible drive off the tee. We got some right to left uphill, 18 feet. I'm going to play this like a 22-footer probably. Good distance, but just not the right line. Thought I was going to break a little harder than it did. I got 399 out. Just have that stream, but you just need to carry 131 to clear any of the possibility of being a problem. Why can't I do that all the time? That's a nice strike. 232. I got 140 in. It's kind of a tough distance lately for me. 9-iron should be 145 for me normally. So we're going to go with a 9. Just hope it's nice, good strike. And I fatted it. But it's going to make it onto the green. Oh, nice bounce to the right, too. Wow. Terrible shot, but it worked out. All right, we got a 24-footer for a birdie attempt here. Haven't had one of those for a bit. right to left, touchdown hill. Sorry, left to right. I don't know my lefts and rights, apparently. I was lined up correctly, at least. All right. For the bird. Oh, man. That's a tough one. All right. 161. And it is downhill 8 feet or so. 161. Okay. Should I go with a 6 or a 7? I'm going to go with a 6 and just see what happens. Let me find a small tee. Right at it. Let's see, do I want to bump and run this? Because it's not that far. I think I am. I like to do a bump and run at this type of distance with a 9-iron. Because really, I just need to get it just off the fringe. I just need to land it a little off the fringe, so I don't need that much height. I just need to get it over the fringe. And there we go. That worked out perfect. We got trouble out to the right with a big old sand trap. I'm going to aim just a touch more left. Because even if I pull it to the left, I'm safe. But the likelihood of it going right is high. Because that is just my normal miss. And that went nice and straight and to the left a little bit. It's all right. 130 in. So I'll be normally a 9-iron out of the rough. I'm going to take an 8. Just because it's going to take a little bit off. 8 should go like 155 normally, but I've not been hitting anything very far, so. Yep, 125 raw carry, so game is going to take us a smidge off, and that's going to work out. I think I fatted that a bit, but it did what I needed it to do. We got a 17-foot putt here for birdie, a little right to left. Oh, man, that's the second one I've left short today. Perfect line, just not the speed needed. After that first hole kind of hurt me because it decided to go really fast. So I don't know if that just caught me off guard or I just wasn't paying attention to the slope. Again, we got nothing really of danger out to the right. Really on either side unless you pull it far to the left and you go out of bounds. We got 214 just in the regular rough. I mean, that bunker could come into play if I make really good contact with it. So I'm going to pull up just short of it, so we're good. All right, 32 yards. Got my 56 degree. Gonna open it up pretty good. Had a 31 hard hit. Spin up. Oh! Put it within a foot and a half. I got 124 to the pin. Let's see. It's up. So I'm actually going to take a pitching wedge, which is normally my 135 club. But because the green is up 8 feet or 3 yards about, I'm going to club up just a little bit. My gap wedge is usually my 125, but I think it playing up a little bit is going to make it just a touch shorter. Oh, and I hit it 132 raw. Just a little over. Well, that was a poor decision, but, you know, that is what it is. I cannot see where I'm going. It's only a 15-footer. So I'm just looking at the mini map. I don't have too far into the green, but I do need to just like get it. Sorry, it's 15 yards. I just need to hit like 12, 11, 12. And that was 8. Not terrible, but could have been better. I got 11 feet left to right. All right, slow up. Bogeyed that hole. Where is this thing? So it's facing me left. So this is a pretty hard dog leg. So I'm gonna aim more out to this 180 marker. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna aim more towards here. Because if I do pull it to the, if I do put draw on this, it could go into that pond. But there's just another fairway out to the right-hand side. So I'm not as worried about going too far to the right. And I just went perfectly straight, and that should be okay. Just hold up before that tree. Whew. I am just to the left of the tree. So as long as I don't shank it off to the right, I should be okay. I got 86 yards. But I have the tree right above my head. It's up 9 yards. So I'm going to do something a little strange. I'm going to go with a 5-iron here. And I'm just going to try to run it up the fairway, basically, and not hit it too hard. I think I had the right idea. It was just a little too far to the left and a little bit too hard, but really, considering the positioning, I'm okay with that. I just want to put it out just a little to the left. Basically want that little like 8-yarder that I hit in the last hole. Go in. Oh! Well, there it is. That's our accidental birdie for the day. Thank you. We can end. No. Way to get it on the 17th hole. So that was awesome. All right. So we got 382, last hole of the round. Last hole of this course. Again, this course is nice. It really doesn't have too much in the way of danger. It's actually a pretty wide open course. I have not played this course in real life, of course. It's over in Michigan. and I'm over in New England, so don't really have much chance of being able to play this course, but seems like a nice kind of fun beginner course. Oh, ooh, ooh, that one went off to the right, and that's going to be a problem. All right, well, we're just going to hit and pray that it does not hit a tree. That's a lot of tree. I don't know. We're going to see. This could be the death of our round right here. All right, let's see what happens. Hit a tree, bounce to the left, hit another tree. But hey, I can kind of see. All right. That's pretty funny. All right, so I'm going to hit this out left just a touch, and I'm just going to slice the crap out of it. We have some pretty good curve on it, just not enough. Going from rough to rough. 48 yards over this tiny little tree, and I found my ball way over here. All right, let's put it close. We're just in regular rough, so it shouldn't take too much off. And that was the shot, I think. Good. Relatively straight putt, uphill just a touch, and it's left to right just a little bit, 13 feet. Let's see if we can finish this off. Nope, just short. Ended up with an 85, 11 over. I am okay with that. Had some... The last hole, that could have been really bad after going into the trees. So that's good. I think it's a fun little course. Definitely give it a look if you're in GSPro. I think it's a very beginner friendly course. Like I said, there's not really a whole lot of danger. There's no like tight out of bounds. There's not a whole lot of hazards. So yeah, give it a shot. Crystal Lake Golf Club. This is the one built by TGC or TC Garage Golf. There's actually like 3 or 4 Crystal Lakes. And actually, when I first saw it, I thought it was a different place that's actually near me that hasn't actually been built in GSPro yet. So I know of at least 5, apparently. There are probably more. Crystal Lake is a very common name for lake. So there we go. So thanks, everybody, for watching. And be sure to like and subscribe on Accidental Birdie so we can keep going. We can do some stuff outside when the weather breaks. Right now we have snow on the ground, and we probably will not be out until April or so. So we got 3 months to go, and then we'll see what's up. But we're going to have a lot more of indoor golf, and I might even play another round later this evening. So thanks, everybody.